She's one of the most important storytellers in our history, but anti-Blackness tried to make her a sellout. But she was too quick for that. She finessed the hell out of white money. Talk about reparations. This is 2 Minute Black History, what you didn't learn in school. Zora Neale Hurston remains one of the most prolific writers in history. Much of what we know about Black Southern history, culture, and community comes from her dedication to get to the root of it. But many didn't recognize her genius at first. Hurston struggled to receive money for her research, and she couldn't write without funding. At first, the only funding she received came from a wealthy white woman named Mrs. Mason, but Hurston soon learned the consequences that came along with it. Mrs. Mason dictated when Hurston could publish her work and, even more infuriating, tried to police the range of blackness that Hurston portrayed in her writings. But Hurston didn't let this stop her. Determined to tell stories about the real Black South, Hurston took Mrs. Mason's notes with a grain of salt and finessed the hell out of those dollars to research, write, and publish the rich legacy she left us with. Anti-Blackness wants us to believe we can only be successful if we receive validation from white organizations. Like Hurston, we should treat all white funding as reparations that we're owed. Let's reimagine how we can support our communities so that no one has to rely on anti-Black funding to be successful. When we come together, we are rich with resources, wealth, and knowledge. In order to move towards the future, you've got to look to the past. This has been 2 Minute Black History, a podcast by Push Black. If you enjoyed this episode and want to show your support, please rate and subscribe to our podcast. Together, let's celebrate and honor the legacy of Black history.